Is this the best value hotel group in the UK? After staying tonight, will I be eager to get another easyHotel, or will I be waking up screaming,
better get a Travelodge?
Tonight, I'm flying solo and checking out a double room with a window. Yes, you heard me right, with a window, at the easyHotel Milton Keynes. And wait till you find out how much I paid for this room. Check-in was painless, and the lovely girl on the desk handed me a rather funky wooden key card, and it was up to level 1 I went. I'd be staying in room 108 today, and one thing I noticed on the way up, well, you can absolutely hear conversations from inside the other rooms as you walk down the corridor. And here we are at easyHotel in Milton Keynes. Let's have a look around the room. So I think the first thing to say is these are very compact rooms, so this shouldn't be a long tour. But as you can see, we've paid extra. We paid extra to get ourselves one of these beautiful windows overlooking the rather grey and drab Milton Keynes today. It's not sunny at all out there. It was this morning, but now it's not so sunny. You can tell that this is easyHotel. We've got orange door, we've got orange coat hangers and these funky little things. If we look down the side of the beds, we've got orange little cubby holes. Great to see that we've got USB and 3-pin plugs by the beds. We've got actually what is quite a funky mural of Milton Keynes on there. We've got a reasonably sized TV on the wall. Certainly not going to win any awards, not as big as that one that we had at Village Hotel in Manchester, but certainly comparable with what you would get at a Travelodge. And that's obviously the kind of price range that we're going for here. We're comparing it to a Travelodge, a bog standard Travelodge that's going to cost you about 40 quid here in Milton Keynes. This £42 tonight for a room without a window, £45 for this luxury view here that we've got. I'll have to have the curtains closed because otherwise someone in the office block is going to be watching me sleep tonight. But yeah, so far, I mean, the room is clean, it's tidy. We've got these funky lights down the side of the bed. But let's go and explore the bathroom and see what that's like. Oh, I just realised actually, we've got a massive floor to ceiling, well, floor to almost ceiling mirror here. We've got aircon up there. I've not put it on yet. That's why I'm so hot. But let's go explore the bathroom. We might need to go wide angle for this because it's not the biggest bathroom in the world. First things, we've got a frosted glass door. So you're probably not going to want to be sharing this with anyone that you're not comfortable being intimate with. This is not a bad little bathroom, to be honest. We've got, oh, hey up. We've got a bin down there, which I just tripped over. We've got a spare toilet roll. We've got half a toilet roll on there. Not badly polished, I think, with some, I mean, it looks okay. Hand wash. We've got a shower plug. Floor slippery when wet. We've got the standard bath towel that you'll use as the floor. This really wide door. Ooh, it smells a little bit funky. We've got the same hair, bath and body wash there. Shower looks okay. It's not going to win any cleanliness awards, but it's not bad. Fairly big size shower, to be honest. You probably wouldn't be able to get more than one person in there. As I say, not a bad little bathroom. The bin seems a bit out of place. Could it not have fit into there? But yeah, let's have a gander down the side of the bed. I think this is supposed to be a light as well. Oh, okay, there we go. I think that's a reading light. Turn off the main lights here. And then, as I say, we've got quite a funky mural of Milton Keynes. This is obviously us here with the easyHotel. You've got their Escape. You've got that looks like Midsummer Place. I'm guessing that's the shopping centre. Not sure what that is. Is that over at the hub? Obviously got the windmill a little bit further out of Milton Keynes. But yeah, quite a funky little mural. Now, some of the reviews online have mentioned that sometimes you have to pay for a TV in easyHotel. Maybe we have to pay for the batteries because this thing doesn't want to come on. Okay, so let's test out this bed. Quick preview. We'll obviously do a full one in the morning. Oh, that didn't sound too good. It's a very hard bed, but we'll see what it's like in the morning. Now, there is a couple of things you need to consider if you're thinking of choosing an easyHotel versus a Travelodge. First thing is, there's absolutely no way to get a drink in your room. There's no kettle, there's no coffee, there's no tea, there's no drink making facilities whatsoever. There's also no cups, so you better bring a bottle of water with you. Obviously, if you don't want a tea or a coffee in the morning, then that's absolutely fine. If you do, and you're really thirsty and you can't get out to a shop, downstairs there's a vending machine. It does cold drinks and it does teas and coffees. There's a hot drink stand, but you got to pay for those. There's no free tea and coffee here, which is a disappointment, I would say. However, a plus compared to Travelodge is that you actually get free Wi-Fi in here, which is something that bugs me about Travelodge, why they don't offer free Wi-Fi. Obviously, I know most people nowadays have got amount of data, but I quite like having the ability to back up my photos and videos from the day while at the hotel and using their Wi-Fi instead of my data for that. And obviously, you can't do that at Travelodge, but you can at easyHotel. So there's a plus in easyHotel's column. They're two of the biggest differences between your Travelodge and your easyHotel. No matter what I try, I still can't get this TV to turn on. So, obviously these all the way around get a window in them. We're just here. But you can book for a cheaper price these rooms in the middle where you have no window. Okay, so it turns out that turning it off at the power, turning it back on, seemed to fix the TV problem. So we can now, hopefully, watch TV. I mean, as designs of shower doors go, one that leaks out of the corner all over to the floor, I don't think is a great one. It doesn't close all the way, even if you push it, which is why it just leaks out the bottom. So pressing the home button here and then selecting on watch TV, that seems to have done the trick. So let's see if we've got any channels. There we go, we've got old Tom Allen on Pointless. So good morning, it is the next morning. How did I sleep? I actually slept okay, even though the bed is incredibly, it's really hard, very springy. You can really hear the springs on the mattress. It's not particularly, it's quite a thin mattress as well, but actually I slept all right, to be fair. Probably just due to the fact that I had a whole double bed to myself. These are quite small beds. I would say they're definitely on the small side of a double versus they're definitely not a king size bed. But how does this place then compare to a Travelodge? Pluses for easyHotel are the free Wi-Fi, really central location with a better price than Travelodge. This was about £5 to £10 cheaper than Travelodge. Check-in was absolutely fine. Staff member downstairs was absolutely fine. I actually quite like the room compared to a Travelodge. It's small, it's compact, but it's quite nice. No issues with the cleaning, which I have had issues with Travelodge in the past. But yeah, overall, a really nice room. Big plus, free Wi-Fi, which you don't get at Travelodge. You have to pay extra once you go over that 30 minutes or 15 minutes that you get free a day. That is a definite plus for easyHotel. I like the fact that they're using sustainable wooden keys. And I just like the decor of the room. I quite like this little mural behind. I like the orange touches, even though I'm sure people won't like orange. But yeah, I thought it was okay. A bit better than the usual blue that you get at Travelodge. Negatives for easyHotel then is the biggest one. And I think this could be the deal breaker, or it definitely is for me, is there's no tea and coffee making facilities. And I know that sounds incredibly British. I can't have my cup of tea or cup of coffee in the morning, but really, I've got up and I want a cup of coffee. Like, that is something that I just want first thing in the morning. So if you're like me and you want a cup of coffee, easyHotel might not be for you. However, the great thing about this one is you're literally a stone's throw from Wetherspoons, so I'm going to head over there to go and have a breakfast. Sorry, so if you do want a cup of tea and coffee in the morning, this might not be the hotel for you because you've got to go and pay for it downstairs. The view, I mean, Travelodge views are never great. This one, I've gotten a very typical sort of blocky, reflective window, mirrored window kind of look that Milton Keynes is so famous for. View-wise, I mean, it's nothing, it's not special, it's not going to win any awards, but I did pay £3 extra for that gorgeous view, so I've been looking out at it all evening, and then into the morning as well, because I paid that extra money, so I'm going to get the most out of that view. Maybe not. easyHotel, I'm on board. If you want a clean, compact, no frills room for a dirt cheap price in the city centre, then absolutely give it a go. If you want your tea and coffee in the morning, maybe pay a little bit extra to go higher priced, more budget Travelodge. But again, Milton Keynes is one of them cities that when you come to it in the week, prices can be incredibly high, and your usual, budget chains like your Premier Inns and your Travelodges can be upwards of £100 to £150. So when booking this one for today, I did look at the Travelodge over in the hub, and that was £70, £80. And I did look at a Premier Inn, and that was £120 for a Tuesday night. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this gives you a bit of a better understanding of whether you want to go Travelodge or whether you want to go easyHotel. Let me know your experiences of both in the comments down below, and I shall see you soon on the next video. Goodbye.